welcome to the Deep Dive. We cut through the noise to bring you the core insights from our sources.
Yeah.
Today, lemon. Yeah, that supposed superfood everyone talks about, detox, immunity.
Right, the usual health halo effect.
Exactly. But what if some really common ways we use lemon, especially for seniors, could actually be, well, harmful? We're talking gut inflammation, issues absorbing calcium, even upping your kidney stone risk without you knowing. Our sources suggest, and get this, 99% of seniors have no idea about these specific dangers. And, even nutritionists might overlook these combinations.
That's spot on. Think of this deep dive as your essential guide. We're looking at those unseen interactions between lemon and, well, everyday foods and habits.
So what's the mission today?
It's really threefold. Expose the most dangerous pairings, reveal some genuinely surprising beneficial ones, and uncover those common mistakes that are especially critical for seniors. It's not just what you eat, but how things work together.
And this info, it's pulled from a deep dive into health tips. Sources like the YouTube channel Senior Secrets, really focusing on what matters for older adults.
Okay, let's get into it.
So our source kicks off with a pretty bold claim. A supposedly harmless mix, maybe something you eat weekly, could actually increase your risk of internal damage by double. That's quite something.
It really is. Makes you pause and rethink what healthy means, doesn't it?
Totally. So let me ask you, listening right now, have you ever had that unexplained stomach pain? Or maybe nausea after your morning lemon water routine?
Something you just couldn't quite place.
Yeah. If that sounds familiar, today I might shed some light. We'll start with the dangerous combinations, ranking them from least to, well, most toxic according to our sources.
Okay.
Right. Coming in at number 3 on the danger list, lemon and yogurt. Now, yogurt, everyone loves it.
Right.
Great for the gut, probiotics.
A real gut healer, supposedly.
And lemon, often touted for digestion. So putting them together seems like a smart move, a double digestive punch, particularly for health-conscious seniors. But is it?
No, this is where things get tricky physiologically. You've got lemon's citric acid hitting yogurt's natural lactic acid. The result, an over-acidic environment right there in your stomach.
And that's bad because...
Because for seniors, the stomach lining often has less protective mucus. So this extra acidity isn't just uncomfortable, it can actually irritate or even, erode that lining over time. Instead of helping digestion, it slows it down.
Eating to.
Things like feeling overly full, gas, those unpleasant sour burps, not what you want.
And there's data on this.
There is. A 2021 study, I believe it was in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology, found older adults mixing citrus with fermented dairy had a 38% increase in acid reflux symptoms.
38%. Wow. Things like chest discomfort, that sour taste.
Yeah, and within just 90 minutes of eating it.
Okay, that's specific.
And there's more. That acid overload, it messes with your digestive enzymes too. So what's fascinating is you might be eating really well.
Thinking you're getting all the good stuff.
Exactly. But you absorb very little. Your body isn't breaking down the nutrients properly. This could potentially lead to things like low vitamin B12, maybe even mild anemia.
Our source mentioned a case, Miriam, 67. She added lemon to her yogurt for a detox.
Ah, the detox trend.
Right. But she ended up with constant bloating, that sour taste, and yep, low B12.
And did it resolve?
Apparently, yes. Within days of stopping the lemon yogurt mix, it's a real trap thinking you're doing something healthy when it's subtly causing problems.
A common pitfall.
Okay, moving to number 2. This one really caught my eye. Lemon and spinach. It just sounds healthy.
It does, doesn't it?
We know lemon's vitamin C helps you absorb that plant-based iron, the non-heme iron from spinach better. So lemon vinaigrette on a spinach salad seems like a no-brainer.
And that's where the hidden danger comes in. Spinach, you see, is packed with oxalates.
Oxalates, those are the anti-nutrients.
Exactly. They bind to minerals. Now add lemon citric acid, and it actually amplifies the release of these oxalates from the spinach, so your body suddenly gets flooded with these anti-nutrients.
So it's not just not helping iron absorption as much.
It's worse. Think of it like a mineral thief. The combo actively pulls essential minerals out and puts stress on your kidneys, joints, even your bones.
Wow. And for seniors.
It's a bigger risk. Kidney function naturally declines a bit with age, making it harder to filter out excess oxalates. Over time, they can crystallize.
Kidney stones.
Precisely. Especially calcium oxalate stones, which are the most common type.
Is there research linking this specific combo?
Yes, a 2020 study in Urology International, it found older adults eating lemon-dressed spinach salads more than 3 times a week had a startling 42% higher risk of developing oxalate stones.
42%. That's huge. The source mentioned Thomas, a 72-year-old teacher.
Ah, yes, the clean eater who got stones.
That's him, eating clean, including that daily lemon spinach salad. Turned out that was the likely culprit. Just baffling.
And it's not just kidneys. Oxalates bind to calcium. Over time, this repeated binding can actually reduce bone density.
Accelerating osteoporosis risk.
That's the concern. The National Bone Health Registry linked high oxalate diets in women over 65 to a 21% increased risk of hip fractures within 5 years.
Goodness. And the irony.
Is incredible, right? Both spinach and lemon are often seen as good for bones, but together they can work against you.
So what's the practical advice here? Don't eat spinach.
No, spinach is still good. Just maybe skip the lemon dressing on it. Lightly steaming spinach actually reduces its oxalate content.
Huh?
And try pairing it with healthy fats like olive oil instead.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, for the #1 most dangerous food combination with lemon, according to our source. And this is a big one, a total classic, found everywhere, loved for protein, omega-3s, lemon and seafood, particularly things like shrimp.
Ah, yes. The lemon wedge with the fish seems harmless, even essential for flavor.
But it can become toxic.
Critically so, especially if the seafood isn't absolutely fresh, if it's even just borderline fresh. Here's the science. Seafood contains a compound called histidine.
Okay.
As soon as spoilage begins, even slightly, bacteria convert that histidine into histamine. That's the chemical behind allergic reactions.
Right.
Now add lemon juice. It actually accelerates this conversion process, especially in seafood that's maybe just a day past its peak.
So you get a massive spike in histamine.
Exactly, which can lead to something called stomatoid poisoning.
And for seniors, the symptoms? They sound scary. Flushed skin, headaches, heart palpitations, low blood pressure, vomiting.
Terrifying and often mistaken for something else entirely, like a severe allergy or worse, a heart problem. It causes huge anxiety.
Is there data on how much lemon affects this?
Yes, a 2022 Food Safety Journal study found histamine levels were 31% higher in meals where lemon was added to shellfish that was just 24 hours past its optimal freshness.
31% higher. Wow.
And while it's not usually fatal, those levels were enough to trigger symptoms in about 1 out of 6 older adults tested, particularly those whose livers process things a bit slower.
The source shared Joan's story, 74. Loved her lemon garlic shrimp pasta.
A common dish.
Ate it regularly for 2 months. Then came migraines, dizziness, blood pressure all over the place. Ended up in the ER.
Scary stuff.
It was only when they looked closely at her diet they saw the pattern. She cut out the lemon shrimp combo.
And the symptom.
Vanished. In less than 10 days.
Incredible. And beyond the histamine risk, there's another layer. Lemon can also interfere with your body's ability to use the selenium and iodine found in seafood.
Which are important for?
Crucial for thyroid health and cognitive function in seniors. A trial cited, Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine, showed a 17% drop in serum selenium over just 4 months in seniors eating lemon with fish 3 times a week.
17% drop. That's significant.
It is, and that subtle deficiency can manifest as brain fog, fatigue, things often just brushed off as getting older.
So the bottom line here is pretty stark.
Extremely. Lemon and seafood might be traditional, but for seniors, it's a gamble. Unless you are absolutely certain that seafood is pristine, peak freshness.
It's best to choose one or the other. Don't mix them.
That would be the safest advice, yes.
Okay, wow. That was quite the rundown on the dangers.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears now because it's not all bad news.
Absolutely not. When you combine lemon with the right foods, it can actually be a really powerful ally for senior health.
Let's get into the good stuff. Coming in at #3 on our beneficial list, lemon and chickpeas. Chickpeas, great source of plant protein, fiber, magnesium.
A nutritional powerhouse on their own.
But lemon takes them up a notch.
It really does. The science here is quite amazing. Lemon's vitamin C, as we mentioned with spinach, boosts the absorption of that non-heme iron from the chickpeas. But here's the kicker.
Go on.
Lemon's acidity also helps reduce phytic acid, those compounds in legumes that can actually block mineral absorption. And it helps break down the tough skins of the chickpeas.
Making them easier to digest.
Much easier, especially for seniors who might have slower digestion or gastrointestinal motility.
So for you listening, what does that mean? Less gas.
Less gas, definitely, better nutrient absorption overall, and just a gentler impact on your stomach.
Is there clinical backing for this pairing?
Yes, a 2022 study in Nutrients Journal. Older adults who added lemon juice to their legume meals boosted iron absorption by 24%.
24%. Nice.
And they reported 37% fewer complaints of bloating. Plus, this combo is great for helping balance blood sugar levels, which is a bonus for anyone managing diabetes.
Okay, good combo. Number 2 on the beneficial list, lemon and broccoli. Broccoli's already a superstar.
Absolutely, a cruciferous champion.
But lemon makes it shine even more. How?
This pair works together to seriously boost your body's natural detoxification pathways. Broccoli contains a compound called glucoraphanin,
Right.
which your body converts into sulforaphane, a really potent anti-cancer and detoxification molecule. Lemon's acidic environment actually makes this conversion process more efficient.
So you get more sulforaphane from the same amount of broccoli.
Exactly. A study in cancer prevention research found sulforaphane bioavailability shot up by 42% when people ate broccoli with lemon compared to broccoli alone.
42% more. That's impressive. What does that mean for seniors specifically?
Better cellular protection, reduced oxidative stress, which is a major driver of aging, and more robust liver detoxification. These are all processes that naturally tend to slow down as we age.
The source mentioned Derek, 69, had some early signs of fatty liver.
Yes, and he started eating steamed broccoli with lemon regularly. His liver enzymes dropped by 18% in just 3 months.
And he felt better.
Reported significantly more energy, yes. Plus, a little bonus. This combo also helps support collagen production. Good for joint health, good for aging skin.
Lemon and broccoli, a winning team. Okay, and the number 1 most beneficial combination according to our sources, lemon and turmeric.
Ah, the golden spice.
Turmeric, famous for curcumin, that amazing anti-inflammatory compound. But the big problem has always been absorption, right?
Exactly. Curcumin is notoriously difficult for the body to absorb and utilize effectively. It's called low bioavailability.
So how does lemon help?
Think of lemon as the key unlocking curcumin's potential. Its acidity helps protect curcumin from breaking down too quickly in the stomach. It prepares it for better absorption lower down in the intestines.
Okay.
Yeah, but it gets better. Vitamin C from the lemon and curcumin actually work synergistically. They team up to fight oxidative stress even more powerfully than either one could alone.
Wow, a real dynamic duo. Is there research on this specific combo for seniors?
Yes, and it's compelling. A 2021 double-blind study in phytotherapy research. Seniors taking turmeric mixed with lemon juice saw a 33% greater reduction in joint pain compared to turmeric alone.
33% less pain. And mobility.
A 21% improvement in mobility scores as well. Significant results.
That really brings it home. The source shared Julia's story, 66, arthritis in both knees.
Yes, a powerful anecdote. She started drinking warm water with lemon and turmeric each morning.
And the result?
Within 2 months, she was walking without her cane, regained significant strength. It wasn't just about soothing the pain.
It actually helped restore function.
Precisely. That's the potential power of this combination.
Incredible. So, knowing the right food pairings is key. But our sources also highlight that avoiding certain habits involving lemon is just as important. Everyday things that can silently turn it into a threat.
Absolutely. It's not just the what, but the how and when.
Let's look at the top 3 habits to avoid, especially for seniors. Number 3, drinking lemon water on an empty stomach every single morning. This is so common.
It really is. Promoted for years as the way to kickstart metabolism, detoxify. It's become a ritual for many.
But there's a downside.
There can be, particularly for those over 60. As we discussed, the stomach lining can thin with age. Hitting it with a dose of citric acid first thing without any food to buffer it
Can cause irritation.
Yes, it can potentially erode that protective mucus layer over time, increasing the risk of things like gastritis or making acid reflux worse.
Are there stats on this?
There are. A 2019 study cited the aging gut, found that 41% of older adults drinking lemon water on an empty stomach reported more heartburn and nausea after just 6 weeks.
41%. So nearly half experience negative effects.
It seems so. Take Eleanor, 70. Developed mild gastritis from this very ritual. Her doctor pinpointed the lemon water habit.
What happened when she changed it?
She started diluting the lemon water more and only drank it after having some food. Symptoms resolved. So the key takeaway wasn't that lemon is bad.
It was the timing and the concentration.
Exactly. Context matters.
Okay, mistake number 2 to avoid. Mixing lemon into green smoothies or juices that are high in oxalates. This sounds like the ultimate detox dream drink.
It does, that healthy green glow, but it can be problematic, especially for seniors who are taking certain medications.
How so? What's the issue?
It's kind of a double whammy. First, as we talked about with spinach, lemon can increase the solubility of oxalates in things like kale or spinach in that smoothie. This means you might absorb more of them.
Okay, more oxalates absorbed? And the second part?
Certain compounds in citrus fruits, including lemon, can inhibit specific enzymes in your liver. These are the cytochrome P450 enzymes.
The ones that break down medications.
Precisely. Your liver's cleanup crew for drugs. So inhibiting them can interfere with how your body metabolizes common medications. Think blood thinners, statins, thyroid meds.
So it could make the drugs less effective or maybe increase side effects.
Both are potential risks. It essentially slows down the processing. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Pharmacology looked at this. Participants over 65 drinking lemon-based smoothies with high oxalate greens showed 29% slower clearance of common drugs like warfarin and levothyroxine.
Slower clearance, meaning the drug hangs around longer.
Potentially, yes, which can disrupt the intended dosage and effect. The source mentioned Dennis, 75, on thyroid replacement therapy.
Oh, you started adding lemon kale smoothies.
And began experiencing fatigue, foggy thinking. His lab tests showed his thyroid levels were fluctuating unexpectedly. Turns out the smoothie habit was likely interfering with his medication's metabolism once he stopped.
Things normalized.
They did. A crucial point for anyone on regular medication.
Definitely talk to your doctor or pharmacist if you're making big dietary changes like that. Okay, now for the number one most overlooked and potentially most dangerous lemon habit.
This one is surprisingly common.
Brushing your teeth immediately after drinking lemon water. Many seniors do this thinking they're being hygienic, getting rid of the acid, right?
Exactly. It seems logical, but it's actually one of the worst things you can do for your teeth.
Why is it so bad?
Because that lemon acid temporarily softens the tooth enamel. It makes it more vulnerable. If you brush during that softened window,
They're basically scrubbing away enamel.
yes, you're causing microabrasions. You're physically wearing away that protective enamel layer. And here's the critical part. Once enamel is gone, it does not regenerate. It's permanent damage.
Wow. Okay, permanent damage. So for you listening, the consequences are serious. More sensitivity to hot and cold, teeth looking more yellow because the underlying dentin shows through.
And ultimately, faster tooth decay because the protective layer is compromised.
Is there solid evidence on this brushing timing?
Very strong evidence. A 2020 dental health survey published in the European Journal of Gerodontology found enamel erosion was 3.6 times more common in seniors who drank acidic beverages and then brushed within 20 minutes.
3.6 times more common. That's a huge difference.
It really highlights the risk. Consider Clara, 68. Great oral hygiene habits her whole life. Started drinking lemon water daily for health benefit.
And brushed right after.
Brushed right after. 6 months later, her dentist noticed significant thinning on her front teeth. She actually needed bonding treatment. The cause was traced directly back to brushing too soon after the lemon water.
What does she do now?
She waits at least 45 minutes after any acidic drink before she even thinks about brushing, and no more enamel issues since.
So that's the golden rule.
That's the golden rule. Wait at least 45 minutes after lemon water or coffee or juice before brushing your teeth. Let your saliva naturally neutralize the acid and help the enamel reharden first.
Okay, that is absolutely crucial advice. What a deep dive this has been. I think the main message really coming through is that lemon is powerful.
Definitely potent.
But for seniors especially, using it wisely, the right combination, the right timing, that makes all the difference between it being helpful or harmful.
Absolutely. So just to quickly recap the core takeaways for everyone listening. First, be cautious. Avoid combining lemon with seafood unless you are absolutely certain it's incredibly fresh. Also, maybe skip it with yogurt and avoid lemon dressing on high oxalate greens like raw spinach.
Got it. Avoid those.
Second, embrace the beneficial combos. Lemon with turmeric for inflammation and pain. Lemon with broccoli for detoxification support. Lemon with chickpeas for better digestion and nutrient absorption.
Use those power pairs.
And third, watch those habits. Avoid drinking straight lemon water on a totally empty stomach first thing. Be mindful of mixing it into green smoothies if you're on medications like blood thinners or thyroid drugs. And definitely wait at least 45 minutes after consuming lemon before brushing your teeth.
Excellent summary. Really eye-opening information today. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What surprised you the most listening to this deep dive? And maybe more importantly, after hearing all this, what's perhaps one small change you might consider making? One adjustment to help unlock lemon's full potential for your health safely. Something to think about.